How have you been?
Um,
Been good?
yeah, I've been good, thank you, mate. Right, I've got a
Good, good,
few
good.
questions for you, mate. So, hello,
Okay.
guys. I am interviewing Lewis Morris, the boxer. You're currently 2-0 in the professional ranks. I think you beat Reese Taylor, didn't you? Brennis Taylor
Yeah, my
and
first one.
Josh Anderson. Out of the two,
Yeah.
which was the hardest?
It's tough really. There's both very different opponents. So like Shoei Reese, he was much more on the back foot and just liked to hold me and like doing the journeyman style sort of thing where Josh was in there to win. So Josh was coming to throw punches. He was not messing about, like he was coming to win. So I'd probably say Josh because he was a come forward fighter, trying to land punches himself, trying to knock me out. So yeah, I'd say Josh.
Yeah.
But both two very good at what they do, but very different. But for me, Josh, yeah.
But Reese is still pretty awkward.
Yeah, very awkward. So, because obviously there's a bit of height difference between me and Reese. And because I was so much taller, it was so awkward to land the punches on Reese because he got so much lower as well. So that's what made Reese very awkward to fight against because of his size. And he was good at moving around the ring to like not get hit clean, if that makes sense. So I didn't
Yeah.
like it was hard to hit him with clean punches because of his size.
I've interviewed Reese as well. He's a good lad.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice, Reese. He's a good lad. I was sparring him last week actually.
Were you?
Yeah, so he's doing some sparring last week. So yeah, he's a good lad, Reese.
He got a win on the roads a few weeks, like last year sometime, didn't he?
Yeah, he's beat some good people. He's when he feels like he can win the fight, he goes in there and he can box. Reese can as well. He wasn't too bad in the amateurs, so yeah.
Yeah. In your first fight, did you sell many tickets?
Didn't do too bad, to be fair. Sold about 100 plus. So I didn't do too bad. Can do better, but yeah,
That's
not
good,
too
mate.
bad.
Good, mate. Of course, you were meant to fight on earlier, weren't you? Your debut was meant to be on the Flashbang
Yeah.
wallet card.
Yes, that's the one.
Did you get injured for that?
No, it was just a mix up with the weights. So we got told I got told a different weight, so then it got changed in the last week. So because it got changed, the weight did. I needed an extra week to lose more weight. So yeah, because I wasn't meant to fight Shoei. I was meant to fight someone else originally, and because that fell through, and I ended up fighting Shoei. Shoei's a little bit lighter than me, so I had to get down a bit more weight for the fight.
Yeah. Are you a super flyweight then?
I was for the first one, but I've seen since my pro debut, I've put on quite a bit of size. So now going up to super bantamweight and featherweight. So I think that's the weight I'm going to stay at because it suits me a little bit better.
Of course, you're fighting on the 27th of March, isn't it?
Yes.
I think it's about 25 days from now.
Yeah, it's not too far away now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Of course, it's a great card as well that you're on.
Yeah, there's some good fighters on there. So we've got Ejaz. Ejaz won the European title.
Yeah.
Ryan Warvidge is a good lad as well. So I got Ryan Warvidge. Another lad who I used to box with in the amateurs, Ryan Buvos, he's on there as well. So there's some good fighters on there, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to it.
Is Josh, do you think Josh is like a person who was trying to win? Do you think he's no journeyman?
Yeah, he's definitely going in there to win because the week after he fought me, for Alfie Clegg, I think.
Yeah.
And he knocked Clegg down in the first round. And to a lot of people, he won that fight. And I've watched it. I thought he was really close. I thought he might have got a draw, maybe a win. Because I thought he won the fourth and he definitely won the first. So to me, he won the fight. It was a really close fight, really. So yeah, definitely he'll beat some undefeated people. If he's going on the away route on the road, I reckon he'll beat some people, definitely.
Yeah, I reckon he will as well.
Yeah, he's quite a strong lad as well. He don't hit soft, so I took a few of the shots and I was like, oh, does it quite hard? So yeah.
Yeah, I watched both of your fights, mate, on YouTube.
Thank you.
You did very well.
Thank you.
Do you know your opponent for the 27th yet?
Not fully confirmed. So I think I've been told Ricky Leach, but that's not fully confirmed yet. I don't know for certain. But if so, that's at 9 stone. So that's at featherweight. If so. So yeah,
Right.
and Ricky Leach again, he's quite a tough opponent. To be fair, he's a good journeyman. Like, so yeah, he's not
Yeah,
bad.
he's been in there with some good fighters.
Yeah, 100%. He's good lad. I've never met him, but I've seen a few of his fights, and I know he's pretty decent. So yeah, be a nice fight.
Well, if you do manage to beat him, I'm sure you will if this is your opponent. But
Yeah.
I reckon that you could go for maybe a Midland shot maybe later in the year, mate.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So I like 1 or 2 more 4-rounders. I'm only 20, so I'm still I'm very young, so I've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
But another 1 or 2 4-rounders, getting a few 6-rounders after that. Then end of the year, start next year. Hopefully, a Midland title would be nice. To be fair, that's what I'd like.
So how many
Yeah.
fights? How many fights are you trying to have this year?
Between 5 and 7. So I want to be active this year. If I get 5 in, I'll be happy. If I get 5, I want more though. I do want more than 5 this year. Boxing, I'd happily box every month, once every other month or something like that. Happily.
Yeah.
So getting as many in as I can.
Who do you like sparring?
Who do I spar with?
Yeah.
So I've got quite a few. So I do some range with an amateur lad from my own boxing gym, Gulvaj Pera. I don't know if you know who that is, Gully. He's a really good amateur. He's a good amateur kid. And then I do some range with James Beach.
Oh
you know
yeah,
who that is?
he's
Yes.
good. He's good, very good, isn't he?
Yeah, so I've done some range with Beachy. He's got a fight coming up against Louis Lin soon.
That's
So
a
I'll
big
do some
fight
range with him.
for him.
Yeah. I think he'll do good. I think he'll surprise a few people. Beachy's tough lad. Yes, I did some sparring with E-Jazz last week as well. So yeah.
Oh, did you watch E-Jazz's fight with Casey Kademi?
Yes, I thought he won both fights, to be honest.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought he won both fights.
I thought it was. I was at the second fight,
Oh, nice.
but I thought it was pretty close, that second fight, mate.
It was close. I thought he nicked it down. Thought he just done enough.
I thought there was like a one. I thought Casey might have nicked it by a round, to be honest.
I
mean,
it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It's one of them ones that could have went either way, I think.
I mean, the second fight was the wall.
Yeah, great fight though. I hope E-Jazz gets the fight again. Fights for a British title. Obviously, me and E-Jazz both with BCB, so I hope E-Jazz gets the fight again and takes it.
Maybe, mate. He might.
I hope so.
I mean, I've interviewed Casey, and he's a good lad. So I think E-Jazz, they're both really good fighters, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both talented, both good movers. So yeah,
I'd love to see the third fight.
I love fights like that. Say again.
I said I would like to see the third fight.
Yeah, same, 100%. I'd definitely watch that one. Be a good fight to watch.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you think Beach is going to beat Louis Lin?
I hope so, mate. Yeah, I know he's put in the hard work and he's looking good, to be fair. So I hope so. Louis Lin, we know he comes out very, very fast and throws a lot of punches, but Beach can box and eats hard as well. He don't eat soft, so I reckon he'll put up an upset. To be fair,
I don't think it would be an upset because I've seen Beach fight a few times and he's very, very talented.
Yeah, he's a really good lad. He moves well.
I think
throws a lot of punches himself as well.
It wasn't his night against Chris Borg. Wasn't his best.
Just had an off night.
Yeah,
he just had an off night. He's just one of them. Like I've sparred with him loads, and he's never had a night. People have days like that, but I haven't seen it. Like against Brad Foster, he had a good fight against Brad Foster.
Close.
And I think Brad better than Borg. So.
Really?
Yeah, I think Brad's probs. I think if the fought, I think Brad would take the fight with Chris Borg.
Oh, I think that Borg can beat him, to be honest, mate.
Yeah. Good one. He'll be a good fight. I'd like to see that in the future as well. That's at my weight as well, so I'd like to see that fight.
Are you going to watch Chris Borg next Friday?
Yes, I'll be watching. I forgot who he's fighting, to be honest. Can't think off the top of my head.
Mark Leach.
Yeah, okay,
Good.
I'll be watching though.
He's a good fighter, Mark Leach.
I'll be watching the fight. I like Chris Borg, to be fair.
He's good.
I think he's a good boxer. He's talented.
Yeah. What's your favourite punch in a fight?
Favourite punch. I'd either say left hook to the body or straight right. I like the left hook to the body. It's a shot I throw quite a lot, to be honest. But I like the big right hand as well.
Yeah, good shots when they land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like them. My favourite ones.
Who's your favourite current fighter?
Current fighter, probably go. Terence Crawford at the minute. I like Terence Crawford. I like Canelo as well, but Crawford, Canelo, Inu. I like a few, but I think I'd go Crawford over the rest of them. Do like watching Crawford.
Crawford and Canelo are two of my favourites, mate.
Yeah, them unreal, mate. Honestly, I think Crawford's the most dodged fighter of present time, apart from Golovkin, when Golovkin was in his prime. But
yeah,
I think Crawford's definitely up there. People don't want it with him.
Do you think Crawford's going to fight Errol Spence soon?
I'd hope so. Spence's fighting Ugas, isn't he? But
yeah.
I'd hope that fight happens. I think Crawford definitely wants it because I think he needs that fight. He needs a fight like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Spence will eventually go up to super welterweight. So I don't know.
Who wins that if that happens?
I think Crawford beats him. I do. Be a really good fight. Like you never know what happens on the night, but I reckon Crawford.
I would hope Crawford as well, mate.
Yeah, he's just got that something else about him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How's training, mate? Is training going well?
Good. Yeah, good. I just did a little run before. Come on, here with you. So I better know. I got a little 6-mile run. Training tonight as well. So yeah, strength training tonight.
Wait, so have you sparred? Did you spar Ijaz before?
Yeah, I sparred him last week. I only did a few rounds with Ijaz. Did a few rounds with Ijaz, a few rounds with Shoei.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's a few
good sparring.
There's a few good boxers coming out of BCB, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a few coming up at the minute, mate. To be fair, there's a lot of, obviously because of lockdown, lots of people wasn't fighting, so everyone was waiting for these debuts. Whatever, now everyone's having them. There's lots of good people coming out of BCB. So yeah, lots of them.
Do you think Ijaz is going to be main event on the 27th?
I reckon so. I think he's doing from what he said, I think he's doing a 6-rounder. But I reckon he'll be the main event. Yeah, he's the biggest name on there. So yeah, 100%.
You'll be champion soon, mate.
Hopefully, I hope so.
Yeah.
Training for it's what I want. Been doing it since I was 7, so I hope so.
What on your performance against Josh Anderson? Are you happy with the performance?
I was happy with the performance after the fight. When I was in there, I wasn't happy with the way I boxed. But then when I watched it back, I was quite happy because he was game and he did want it. And I couldn't find any footage of him boxing before that. So I literally went in there and the game plan, I sussed it out after the first round sort of thing. I thought I could have pushed a stoppage if I wanted to. But I think if I threw a few more punches, a few more combos, I could have stopped him. But I think I got a little bit lazy in the last round. So yeah. But I was happy with the performance overall now.
What age did you start boxing?
Well, I first started boxing when I was 7. I didn't have my first, you can't box as an amateur until you're 11. So on my 11th birthday, I had my first amateur bout. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just moving because it's so loud.
Yeah, it's okay, mate.
Moving. Sorry about that. Sit here.
Sorted.
Yeah, right. What age did you start boxing?
So I started at age 7. So I went to Plek Amateur Boxing Club when I was 7 years of age. Went with my dad took me. My brother boxed there as well at the time.
Yeah.
I started there when I was about 7 and I just loved it ever since. I had my first amateur bout when I was about 11.
Yeah.
So yeah, because you can't box till you're 11, obviously.
Yeah. Do you know who I would like to see you fight in the future, mate?
Go on.
Bradley Thompson.
Bradley Thompson, yeah. We boxed as an amateur.
Yeah.
We boxed as amateurs. So Brad beat me on a split decision in the amateurs. Really close fight, to be honest.
I'd like to see that, mate.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight. I like Brad. He's a nice kid.
Yeah. Did you watch his last fight?
Yeah, I was there. I was there watching because there were a few lads
Really?
from my gym on the card.
Right.
So yeah, I was watching. He boxed good. He boxed the lad who was game. He wanted to win, but he was nowhere near the skill level of Brad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you want to fight the guy that Brad fought because he's like an opponent who comes to win?
Yeah, definitely. I'd definitely fight him. He's from Liverpool. I can't remember his name. I know he's from Liverpool, but I'd definitely fight him.
Jack something.
Jack Dyer or something like that, isn't it?
Jack Dyer, that's it. Yeah.
But he's a little bit lighter than me. It's the only issue. So I think Brad's super flyweight, and I think I'm 2 weights above Brad, but he'd grow into it. I think I'm the same weight as his brother Liam. So yeah.
Liam, yeah.
Liam Davis, yeah, he's his brother. So I'm the same weight as
Liam
him.
Davis, he is class, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a very good boxer. He's skillful. Slick. It's hard as well.
Yeah.
So he's smashing it at the minute.
Hopefully, mate, you could fight him one day and beat him.
You never know. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully.
Doesn't Liam fight out of BCB as well?
Yes, he's from BCB. He's obviously on the Queensby shows for Frank Warren. But he started off at BCB, yeah. And I suppose Errol's still his manager, so yeah.
Yeah. I went to one of Liam's fights last year.
He's a good kid, Liam. He can really box.
He got a stoppage win round 2, I think.
Yeah, was that against something Comey?
Raymond Comey, yeah.
Yeah,
same card as Ijaz.
Yeah, against.
It was the one after Ijaz.
Yeah, I remember that fight. I watched that one. But no, Liam Davis has always been a good kid. I remember him when he's a similar age to my brother, so I remember seeing him in the amateurs and championships and stuff. So yeah, very good.
Do you get nervous before you walk out?
Yes and no. So like, I get nerves, but I use them in a good way, sort of thing. So like, I believe every fighter gets nervous, but it's just how you deal with them nerves. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely get nervous, but in a good way.
Yeah. Right. What's your dream venue to fight at?
MGM, Las Vegas, something like that. Love that. It's where boxing should be. You know what I mean? It's the best venues in the world, all over the place.
Yeah. If you could fight anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Anyone dead or alive? Pernell Whitaker. Feel like his style's very similar to mine. One of my favourite fighters of all time. And we're both very good counter punchers, and feel like his style's very similar to mine. So yeah, Pernell Whitaker. Or Roy Jones, just because I think he was unreal.
Yeah. And my last question, mate, is do you have any advice for people who are trying to get into boxing?
Yes, 100%. Just staying dedicated. It's all it's about. Hard work beats talent. Being dedicated, trying as hard as you can all the time. Listening to your coaches. Anyone who's boxing, listen to them coaches, because your coach is going to teach you so much. Just stay in there, doing it half the time, and learning from sparring as well.
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you, mate, and hopefully I can come and support you soon, mate.
Yes, 100%. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, mate. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.